They'll be calling you a radical. Catch the falling nuclear knife in the back, as I've been saying for years, and everybody argued with me. Guess what's under $8 again? Gee. This is the greatest buy. This billionaire bought it at 13, 14, 15. Yeah, being rich and intelligence have zero correlation in this freaking lottery scamming, scheming freak show. Being a con man, that's where the money's at. It's unbelievable. So this is a whole new meaning of sliding with Biden. Let's see, the feds dump in, pump in 11 trillion. Socialist Trump. Trump's the greatest socialist in history. By definition. Government money redistributed. Tax the rich, give to my friends, GOP. I'm an elitist at Martha Vineyard Democrats. Fuck. What a freak show we live in. Fucking really out of control debt, hyper psychotic inflation, crumbling infrastructure, corrupt courts, corrupt politicians A to Z, don't drink the fucking water, third world shithole America. Fucking, back down under $8. Well, that's not what I saw, 63. Can you say 8-for-1 reverse split? Who's the greatest Ponzi scheme in human history? Bar none. Jack Welch and Joe Kernan, Maria Bartiromo, CNBC, G. This is the University of G. The greatest Ponzi. Just think about it. You're talking the greatest bull market in world history. United States inflated, the Fed freaking pump your own, tax the future, steal our children's freaking money, and throw it to the market. Greatest bull market in human history. What did G do in the greatest bull market in human history? Went from $64 to 666. I'm the guy that said 666. Oh, that's not what CNBC said. CNBC, Joe Kernan, Maria Bartiromo, Kramer. Remember Kramer? Back up the truck if it goes under 40. Back up the truck if it goes under 30. Fuck, if it gets anywhere near 20, freaking option. Remember those guys with the ponytails? The option brothers? Back up the truck at 29. It's the greatest buy in. Fuck, you follow CNBC, you're so fucking bankrupt. Just remember, CNBC was owned by GE. It's fraud. It's hardcore fraud. Pump and dump. Yay, I got some SMRs. NuScale goes public with no revenue, no product, no nothing. Government welfare fraud. The whole entire company was founded on fraud. Kenwood Financial. Look up Kenwood Financial. I'm the guy that exposed that. That South American freaking crook is doing 100 years in prison. That's the original funding. Then Obama gives and matches the funds. Then Trump appoints Jose Reyes, the CEO's ex-lover partner at Idaho National Lab. They both work together, head of the NRC, and she approves it. Talk about fraud from hell. And the Utah, you can go ask 10,000 people in Utah. Do you know your bill? You look at your power bill, it says amps on it. It's coming out. Did you know that over $750 million in the last 10 years of that money's been stolen and looted by a company named NuScale that was going to have little SMR reactors here by 2019? Do you know anything about it? 10,000 for 10,000 will look at you. You might as well be talking Martian. So, catch the fall. Hey, by the way, can I play in Bitcoin? Talk about a dead cat bounce. Bitcoin. Inflation will go away when the United States stock market gets around 22,000. When Bitcoin gets down under 12,000, gets into the 11, starts going down to where it belongs. Where's Bitcoin going? I said my price started a long time ago, $400. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's plain and simple. And the feds let it happen. Obama and Trump, you're talking the two worst presidents in human history by a billion fucking times. Who could think they could pass? Bush, dumb. Oh, dumber. Just remember, Bush did not. Now think about this. He's the United States president who waged war all over the fucking world and mass murder and fucking orchestrated the greatest lies in human history. Operation Foxconn News, who put him in power. He did not know the difference between Australia and Austria. an arguable fact. Look it up. Now think about it. This is the President of the United States. You think Obama was even dumber? Propped up by the nuclear and say, well, that's, you know, Gail, one of our crowd on the stump in Illinois. Well, each president says they're going to clean up Hanford. What are you going to do about Hanford? I got to tell you, don't know what Hanford is. Obama, dumber. Goes on Jimmy Kimmel in 2016. I know what happened inside the situation on Fukushima. I know for a fact what happened. They played him like a freaking fiddle. He backed out the ships when they're going to entomb, and he was just plain. He had no clue. He's on Jimmy Kimmel 2016. Well, what do they do? Well, you know, I got a call in the night. You know, like when Fukushima happened. Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel, that's smart. Where's Don Rickles when you fucking need him? Talk about headed backwards. If he's funny, fucking Johnny Carson is fucking stalling. What's that? You know, the typhoon. He called the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history, the 9.4 earthquake, the freaking, I mean, what an event. Well, it could be the greatest event in human history, a typhoon. Trump? Dumbest? Oh my God. Now remember, Trump said to go rake up the forest of the greatest drought in human history. By the way, you people in Idaho, you need to get up there and rake it. And by the way, make sure you run to and tag this, and you run to Google and say, ooh, Kevin Blanche bar hurt me, so they can age restrict the video. Make sure you do that. Make sure you 70-year-old grown man, you run to the 7th grade hall monitor and say, ooh, Kevin Blanche violated me. Trump's the greatest socialist who ever walked. President. By definition, has nothing to do with opinion. Him and Obama, the two worst, whether the two worst politicians, the two worst leaders in human history, bar none. Bar none. Bar none. The cover-up of Fukushima, the debt that they ran, Biden ain't much better. We'll see when it's all done. But they're the two worst humans in human history. The cover-up of Fukushima, by the way, the whole story of Abi's assassination, and now one of the monks, I believe, set himself on fire protesting. I mean, that fucking story blows my fucking mind. I mean, the whole Fukushima cover, it's like living in the Twilight Zone. Is it even possible that the sheep are going to ignore the world, is going to ignore the greatest ecological catastrophe and all the consequences came to dead titles that you'll feed, heat bubble over the United States, salmon collapse, fucking pandemic, everything that happened post. All started in 2011. Chalk it up to coincidence. I don't live in your fairy tale fucking obey, consume, fucking. Got equity in my house? No, you don't. No, you don't. You're just going to pay more property taxes. Fucking, the bubble is bursting. The everything bubble is, right, it's been bursting for a while. But too blind to see the writing on the wall. You ain't ready for the fucking fall. I have a tale to tell. A man can tell 1,000 lies. I've learned. And everybody goes along. Sliding with Biden. Whole new meeting. Where's the stock market headed? I think we're probably going to hit around 18,000. So, where's Bitcoin headed? I'm thinking about 400. Housing in Utah, cut in half, which is still overpriced. I think they'll lose 50%. You know, so G. Back under 8. It's like I told you. Oh no, Blanchard, catch the following nuclear knife in the back. The ultimate dead cat bounce. The greatest Ponzi scheme fraud ever perforated on the history of the American populace, bar none. Was orchestrated by Joe Kernan, Maria Bartiromo, Kramer, the whole crowd of them. CNBC, Jack Welch. How about Culp? He got a golden parachute. How about Jeffrey Melt? Fly one plane out with the other with Barack Obama. With the plumas coming over when Fukushima happened, they were all flown to South America. Trump and Obama, the two worst humans who ever walked the face of this planet. Bar none. Stay tuned.